Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today we're here to talk about the high vibrational wellness, intuitive healing therapies to nourish your body temple. This is a book that I have been waiting for with bated breath. It is out. I actually got a preview copy of it. She sent me a preview copy, so this is my hard copy is finally here, so I can talk about it on video. But I was able to talk about this book a little bit earlier than I normally would be able to talk about a book because I had a preview copy, so I was able to read it ahead of time. So I can tell you what's in it. So I'm excited to be able to get this out just a little bit earlier than normal for me in a book. So this book was put together and sent over to me for review by Lainey. This is from Lainey Savante Wolkin, and she is the founder of the Center for Intuitive Food Therapy. And if you don't know about the Center for Intuitive Food Therapy, I'm going to put a link to that website in the description box below so that you can check it out. They have retreats, they have books that they publish. They have oracle decks. I did a review on their food healing oracle deck. It's called. There's a first edition, a second edition, and an add-on. I have a review of the whole system. I'll put it in the cards for you so that you can check that out if you're interested in a deck. But this is a book of 25 essays, and it is basically she's gotten together 25 people who want to talk about what she's passionate about as well, which is nourishing the mind, body and soul, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and bringing all of that together. So basically, what this book is 25 essays by these people here. And I'll show you closer when we get to the table of contents. Um, each one speaking about a different way to nourish your body physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Some of them are physical essays, some of them are more emotional, some of them are more spiritual than others. And it's really an exploration of maintaining your body and your health by blending the maintenance with the healing. So, blending the physical maintenance and healing with the spiritual maintenance and healing of our bodies. And so, that's kind of what this book is. So, let's take a look. Let's take a closer look. This is the physical copy. The Kindle version is also available. I'm going to put links for both in the description box below. Enlightened approaches to raising your vibration in mind, body, spirit, and soul. You are what you eat, think, and feel, and how you live. Our experts provide a roadmap to wellness, pathways for disease prevention. Bask in the high frequency practices and watch how a conscious shift in perspective changes everything. Welcome to the next dimension in wellness. Love this. So, this is something that I've been extremely interested in since I got this book. Let me just show it to you. So this one is called Heal Your Body by Louise Hay. Mental causes for physical illnesses and the metaphysical ways to overcome them. And I thought this is what kind of sparked my interest in all of this. And it made me pick up the Food Healing Oracle deck and then take a look at the Center for Intuitive Therapies and all of the things that they have there. They have like online classes and all kinds of stuff. So this book was not what I thought it was going to be. Basically, all this is I'm going to just show you. It's like if you get a hernia, this is what could be causing it emotionally: ruptured relationships, strain, burdens, incorrect creative expression. And then here's an affirmation to kind of try to heal that. My mind is gentle and harmonious. I love and approve of myself. I am free to be me. And so that's all this is. It's just a bunch of listed things that could be going wrong in your body, and then reasons, emotional reasons that can cause it, and then affirmations. This is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is kind of what I was really wanting. It's something that was just going to tell me ways to methods. I wanted methodology. So that's what this one is. So let's just take a look at what you have. So there's a short introduction, and then we get right into chapter one. Chapter one is actually written by Wolkin, and she is writing here about activating your intuition for high vibrational wellness. So each essay starts with the author's story, and it's called My Story, and it's that author's recount basically of what happened in their life, why they're writing this particular essay, what proof they have, or what events happened to them, things that they saw happen to other people, stuff like that. It's just kind of like a story of what was going on in their life or other people's lives or clients' lives or whatever. And then after the story, for each essay, you get the tool. And the tool is basically what you can do in your life to try to integrate this energy to help you. So, for instance, if you're activating your intuition for high vibrational wellness, she's talking about, soul shopping for groceries, being present before you go shopping. This is so important. My mom used to tell me this all the time: never go shopping hungry, never go shopping angry. Like, do not go to the grocery store hungry. She says that all the time. But it's just like, in the car before you enter your store. This is ways to be mindful before you even buy your food, right? And then there's an activation section on different things that you can do to envision, like meditate and things like that around your consumption. Then every essay ends with a pretty healthy biography of the person that has written the essay, and then a few, you know, links for that person where you can find them on social media and stuff like that. Every chapter is laid out exactly like that. You get the story, and then you get the tools for whatever that story is, and then the author's biography in the back and a few links for them. This one actually even has a phone number if you want to call them. So there's all sorts of information. So that's what you get for each chapter. So these essays are so varied. You've got essays that cross, it's not just about food, because it's about nourishing not just your body physically, but also about nourishing your soul so that your physical can be healthy. They're connected. You know what I mean? Like, it's about the idea of them being connected and to making sure that we're balanced across the board. So you got, I'll just read you what essays are in here. Your Cosmic Roadmap, we saw that one. Learn My Secret to Staying Young Forever, The Real Foundation of Youth. Transforming Adversity Through Words, Belief, and Resilience. This one is called Faith Unbroken. Intentional Intuitive Consumption. And this one is Making Food and Fun and Healthy Again. The Raindrop Technique, Unlocking Essential Oil Secrets for Total Mind Body Relaxation. This one was an interesting chapter because I've been meditating a lot lately, so that was interesting to read. Connecting to the Power of the Higher Consciousness. This one is Creating Inner Peace After Emotionally Abusive Relationships. So that's what I mean by it's not just about eating, right? This one is Cravings, what your body is telling you and what to do about it. Yogic Remedy for the Perfectionist. Raise the vibration of the food you eat. This was such an interesting chapter. Let's take a look at that one really quickly. Before I get started, let me just say some of these essays are extremely woo, and this is one of them. There's a mix. Some of them are very grounded, and some of them are, very straightforward. And then some get all the way up into like, my vibration was too high to eat meat. Meat was vibrating too low for me. My body wouldn't take it. That's what this one is about, right? So it's getting into the woo, right? And so I think that there's something there for all the people, but because it's broken up into chapters, you can take what you want and leave the rest, kind of situation. Like, which chapters are calling to you right now, which essays are calling to you here and now, and which essays may be calling to you later. So in this one, like I said, she wanted to eat meat. She wanted to stop eating meat, but her body wasn't feeling healthy when she was just being a vegetarian. So she wanted to integrate fish and how she could raise the vibration of the fish so that it met her vibrational energy and she could consume it. And it was a really interesting idea about working with, channeling energies of our angel energies, ascended master energies into the food that she consumed before she consumed it, so that it met her body's vibration. Very, very interesting thought process behind this essay. Okay, let's keep moving. Chapter 10, Divine Feminine Emergence, Heart Conscious Connection to Honoring Your Truth. And then chapter 11, The Being Breath, Cultivating Your Natural Rhythm for Life. Chapter 12, Breaking the Ancestral Cycle. This one I haven't read yet, but I'm saving this one because I really want to dive into this. So it says, Using EFT to Heal Emotional Eating from Generational Wounds. The Gift of Light Language, Using Your Voice to Heal Your Life. When Glass Breaks, Getting Grounded in Culinary Therapy. This was super interesting to me because I don't know that I knew too much about culinary therapy outside of what I had read in just the Food Healing Oracle guidebook, So this was kind of interesting as well, just learning more about what culinary therapy can be and how you can integrate it yourself, you don't need to necessarily go to a therapist. You can do it yourself, And it had, let me see, 134. The tool just shows you how to do it. Basically, it gives you even a recipe to work with and a step by step how to go through and ground yourself in your five senses as you're preparing your food, shopping for your food, getting your food, preparing it, eating it, all the things. Using that strategy to ground your mind and body. I know that there are probably people who do this every day without thinking, but this is not something that I do every day without thinking. So, but I find myself doing it now, not without thinking, but thinking about doing it. You know what I mean? Now that I've read it. So let's see, what else do we have here? Instrument of Peace. How can one Reiki session change your life? When Rain Came, Synchronicity, Surrender, and the Tests of Initiation. Conquering Negative Thoughts, Nourishing Your Soul with Mindful Mantras. Numerology Nutrition, The Sacred Path to Balancing Your Body's Temple. This one was very complex. Soul Sustenance, High Vibrational Eating for Free Flowing Health. This one is about Kintsugi, the Golden Lines of Integrative Healing Arts. This is about alchemizing sacred scars into the serenity and joy for radiant rebirth. Aroma Oracles, Breaking Through the Static. Reflection of Your Gift, The Mirror of Realization. The Man in the Stone, Chipping Away to Find Your True Self. Secret Ingredient in the Kitchen, Energy. Unlocking Lifelong Food Freedom and Magnetic Vibrancy Without the Diet. And then Find Your Balance, A Colorful Recipe for Your Soul. And then there's a closing chapter. And in the back, there's a little bit of reading, further reading. Let me see. Yeah, books, meditations, publications, other things that you can do. Here's about retreats. There's a couple of things here in the back, and then just more information about the person who put this all together. So that's the book. I will put links, like I said, in the description box below for this one as well as the Kindle version. If you saw maybe one or two that you're really super interested in reading, and you're like, oh, but the rest didn't really call to me, I would say pick up the Kindle version, because right now the last I checked, it was like $1.99. It's worth it to pick it up, read those couple of essays, and then have it on your Kindle so that you can circle back if something else calls to you, because we change, we grow, we change, we learn new things, we want to try new things. It's nice to have it available to you on your Kindle. I had the digital version she sent me. I wanted this paper version because I just wanted to keep this with my cookbooks and my kitchen. I wanted to be able to underline, to read back, look back, maybe even share it with people, loan it out to people. So I like to have paper copies sometimes. I'll absolutely put the links for both down there. They're Amazon affiliate links, so if you do decide you want to purchase from Amazon, I love it when you use those links. It's very helpful to me. It gives me a couple cents, doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is log in and put it in your cart after you log in. I will also put, like I said, the Center for Intuitive Food Therapy's website down there. Check that out. See what else they have that you might be interested in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really share this one with anybody who you think might be interested in it. Books are not my biggest videos, so it helps when you guys share the videos, and this one is really interesting. I think that people could use this. I think there are plenty of people out there who could use this kind of information, this kind of thought process. Like I said, there are some essays that I read that I jived with, and some that I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But some of them have stuck with me so much that it's like I'm continuing to think about it, like that food therapy one. And even though I'm not doing it with every time I step into the kitchen, I'm considering it more than I ever was before. Being mindful when I cook, or being mindful when I choose colors and vegetables and things like that. So I think that this is something that, like, if we can start to spark an interest in it, I wonder what kind of healing we could do, throughout the community. So just, if you know anybody who might be interested, please share it. And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.